Everybody, this is Hachiri, and we are in GT New Horizons. And I just got done swapping some things out. I ran out of refinery gas. Yep, so we're running on hydrogen. I do, however, have the refinery running. We did pick up a new set of oil, and we are processing at the moment. Now, when we last left off, it was a while back actually. We got the farm set up. I built a couple of these buildings. You see, I got a refinery running on this stuff, making more fuel right now. But we had already got all this stuff set up. One thing I've been doing while we've been working on things is getting the central building cleared out so we can tear it down, get it built, and planning the new buildings. Now, these ones will be finished probably, the shells will be finished probably in the next couple of days. The next farm I'm going to set up, though, is going to be a little special. Because I found out, thanks to one of the viewers on my YouTube channel, that there was a section in the GitHub issues that listed a plethora of data involving the IC2 crossbreeding and such. And one of the things I did not realize is that these forestry farms, they go a lot bigger. And I mean a lot bigger. Like 35 by 35 bigger. Give or take. They harvest up a much larger radius. So I'm probably going to be changing all of this out. And optimizing the farms. What I want to do with it is I want to optimize it so that we can do more than one item per farm. Now, this one, I'll keep mostly the shrooms, but the other one I'm thinking of putting on it is the black stone lily. And the reason being is, one, the granite dust I get from it, I could use to get fluorite and such for what's the word I'm thinking? Teflon. But I can also use it for making granite bricks, which is one of the things I wanted to use to kind of redo that, because I've changed my mind on the astral sorcery building. And I'm going to be doing that with black granite. Problem is I don't get a lot of black granite. But fortunately, we've gotten quite a bit of black stone lily seeds from breeding. So that's one of the things that we'll be changing up, is I will be building a filter. Unless I have one. Let's see if I have any. None there. None there. I do have 2 filters, so we might be able to use that. That'll be fine. The other thing you probably don't know about is I have upgraded this. I now have an auto import chest. I have 3 of the compact chests with all the items from up top in here, all connected to this, so I can actually access everything from a central storage now. That's one of the new things. Hey, Ella. Hey, Ella. How are you today? We'll give the 5-minute delay for response. I will not believe this. I'm ready to not believe. I'm ready to not believe. What am I not going to believe? You're all playing Minecraft right now. Nice. Nice. What's funny is we just took that pack down at TWPI because nobody was playing it. Hello, Rook. Rook is coming to say hi. So, yeah, since the last time I was on, one of the things I worked on is I migrated the inventory over here to the storage system. And if I start screaming while on the stream, I apologize. My mouse is going everywhere, and my feet are being chewed on by a chow chow as we speak right now. He is currently under my desk. He's now licking my leg like it was a popsicle. What are you doing down there? Licking me more does not change the fact that I'm streaming. Bunny, can you bribe the dog? Ow. Ow. So what do I think about the new Direwolf pack? It's a nice pack. It features some of the mods. You know, it didn't feature all of them. I've noticed a lot of similarities, though, between all the current packs. You hear that, Rook? There's cat food being passed around. If you hurry now, you could get some cat food. Oh, nice. 1 second, guys. I'm not abandoning him! Oh my gosh, she's like... Wow, this is like a blast for the past. We have Ark Michael, we have Jinx, we have Alla, all here on my channel. Oh my god. So for those of you that I know are going to hop in here later, these three are part of the old BMC crew. I'm pretty sure it was BMC. With Ryan, Jedzia, Skizkorm, all of us. And, yeah, you found the lost dwarf. Except I'm not a dwarf now. Like, I went ahead and basically embraced the true meaning of my name, and I am a raptor with a little monocle on its eye. I'm a little dapper raptor now. But what was I working on? Apparently I was working on... Oh, yes, motors. So, before I got distracted, basically, what I was doing off camera for the few days while I was really freaking sick is clearing out this building and slowly but surely moving everything into the basement because we're going to be tearing this building down soon. Check Twitch Whispers. I'll have to check it later since I'm full screening, but I'll check it here in a little bit. Of course, you could... let me see. Let me see if I can... Okay, fine. Fine, I'll pull it up on my phone. See, I'm logging into my phone. We're hopping into Twitch. I have a whisper here. And I'm being told to join a Discord. Alright, but your voices are all going to be on the Twitch channel. Because Twitch, my Discord is tied directly to the stream. Are you sure you want this? Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. We'll pull everyone in here. Let me just turn Twitch on so I can actually pull the link to my desktop. So it said I've joined the shop. Where is the channel?
We're right here, Hatch.
Holy cow! Holy cow!
Yeah.
We got Demo. We got Brewer. We got Jinx. We got Arc Michael. We got Al. If Ryan was watching my stream right now, he'd be having a conniption.
Where is he? Hold on.
It's past his bedtime.
Aw.
Right? He goes to bed like a normal person.
Yeah, it's well past his bedtime. He you know, he's a good little fellow over there in Britain, and yeah, you have to catch him between the hours of basically 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. to really get Ryan.
Oh, so we missed him by 20 minutes my time.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Look, it's 6:21 my time.
Oh, no. It would have been an hour ago.
Oh, so an hour and 20 minutes.
Yep. Yeah. You missed them by an hour and 20 minutes. An hour and 20 minutes. Wow. So you guys know, I've been playing this insane freaking pack because I hate myself.
No, I know. They don't.
Alan.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, I just saw you streaming and I was like, oh, they don't know.
I saw you streaming off and on, but
yeah, the games change on Thursdays. Well, actually, I have one day that's a random game day. I've changed my whole stream schedule because I've been meaning to get the website for the LLC done, my brand, my wife's brand, the Ragdoll Tales. Trying to get all of these websites built and trying to get content recorded. Ha 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 ha.
Content!
I think episode 27 and then the addendum to 27 are being edited right now. And my editor was yelling at me because she's like, dude, you have no videos. Why do you have no videos? And I'm like, I got the COVID vaccine. I've been dead.
That'll do it.
Everybody that I know that's gotten this vaccine has been dead for
And
like
this,
a week.
it was just the first. Now,
Oh.
So I'm the only one who got like a little fatigued and my muscles ached for like 20 minutes. Am I the only one who actually didn't
no,
get
Yeah.
that bad of
you
effect?
you are not the only one, because my dad was that way as well. In fact, when the VA was giving me the vaccine, they warned me that because I had COVID prior, it was going to be worse.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what they told
gotcha.
Morphic got COVID, and he got the shot, and he got on Discord and was like, "I'm gonna talk to you, Allie." I was like, "Okay." I can't feel my arm where they shot me. I was like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, my whole arm's numb, my fingers are numb, I think my toes are numb." I'm like, "Lay down."
Yeah,
Lay down
Like
right
full
now. Yeah.
yeah.
But then he was fine.
It,
6 hours later, he was fine.
it was about 3 days for me,
Ah.
and then I was
Damn.
good.
Yeah, I'm on day 3 right now, and I didn't really have anything.
Yeah, it was 3 days for me. I ended up with the now, just so you know, I took the Moderna one. Okay, so
I took the Pfizer. Okay.
I had the first of the Moderna one, and I had the myalgia side effect for a while, along with the fever and everything else. And what that is it's basically like you have fibromyalgia. And for those who are not medically inclined, it's basically everything hurts you. The wind hurts you, your clothes hurt you, everything hurts. You just forever hurt. It's like it's like your entire body is in a meat grinder. It's great.
It's for the win.
It's great. Oh man,
It's great.
I feel so alive. Oh.
It's great. I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all.
Well, if you're a masochist and you're in heaven.
Wow.
Oh, right.
I hurt myself today.
You're a teenager in high school. All right.
I rolled over and then I was in extreme pain. No, I hated life for the entire time that was. And what's funny is
Yes, we are veterans as well.
my wife was like, "Now you know how it feels. Finally, you understand."
Welcome to hell.
Yeah, it was bad. It was not fun. So I took a break from streaming. I lost time in work. It was a horrible experience. Hey, Shalima. We have viewers coming from YouTube now.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. So just to catch you up, we're chatting with some old friends of mine who gave me a deal I could not refuse, and made me hop into their Discord channel with them.
I was like, hold on, where?
You turn off and you can't refuse.
So
Wait, you stream?
I'm streaming right now. You're all on the stream. That's right. You are all being recorded as we speak. Everything is on the internet.
I already streamed this morning. I'm good.
I know, I was doing it earlier.
Bring it on.
I'm in danger.
I'm
So another priest and a horse walk into a bar.
Oh God! Don't even start that. Out.
X-nay on the jokey.
Oh God. But yeah, so I was like, I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't done any content in GTNH in a while. I need to get stuff for the next episodes done.
I'm concerned.
We're gonna try to make progress, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make progress. 10 years later, we have finally made progress. It's not as bad as I'm making it. It's just I have so much ore processing to do, so much building to do, so much moving to do that it's like
He's totally gonna bail and come and play a brand new pack with us.
nope.
Here's what's funny, Jinx. Y'all didn't hear it because y'all weren't in the stream. They had just stopped playing Direwolf.
We had actually discontinued the Direwolf server. That one specifically.
Jinx, I don't think they're all allowed to play on the same server anymore. Last time got a whole town banned.
But that had nothing to do with
Oh.
That only happens
know,
what,
right?
once, twice?
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah. Wait, twice? I think it was more.
It was only for like a little bit. My day's doing good, Shalima. Guys, how's your day going? How's your day going? Is your day fine?
Good.
Good. Are you even sober?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. It's okay, Rap.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. A bunch of old friends of mine pulled me in. So I'm streaming actually by myself. I was just gonna do my normal GT&H build stream, and then out of nowhere, old friends of mine all stormed my stream, and we're all like, "Dude, you need to come on to our Discord right now." And then I come into the Discord, and it's not just the couple that joined my stream. No, it's like everybody from my past, my entire past. Is coming to haunt me. So you guys are listening to the skeletons in my closet right now.
Stories.
So,
Should we start bringing out the stories?
I'm the voice in your head, don't forget.
Oh yeah, so
which of his horrible builds should we bring up first?
You mean when he broke the bedrock in our base and we were like, how did you do that?
Carefully.
After I tripped and fell in it?
And we were
this
like,
is
"Why
not
did
Cloud
I?"
SMP. This is on TWPI. Now they are on their own server right now. I could actually. You said you were on Direwolf. I could at least update. Are you on the latest Direwolf, perchance?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're on the latest Direwolf.
Yes.
Oh, you found me from All Gavin. Okay, cool. Yeah, All Gavin, I haven't done content with him in a while. Thank you. But yeah, I haven't done content with All Gavin in a while. I was hosting his servers for a little bit until they got things sorted. And did some stuff here and there with him. But I ended up just on so many different projects. And I was never able to actually get a time to line up to actually do stuff with them just because of everything I have on my plate. But who they're referring to, Ala and company, is All Gavin is another YouTube streamer who does Minecraft. I believe right now he's doing Better Minecraft Pack. I believe was the last one I saw him doing. And he does all sorts of things. He tried setting up a PokeCraft server. I think it's called PokeCraft. Pokemon-craft? Pokecraft?
Was it Pixelmon or
Pixelmon?
Pixelmon. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Pixelmon. And it ended up not taking off because...
Not well done.
No, it was more not enough people coming to it. And then on top of it, random issues were happening. And we don't know if it was because of the version of Pixelmon, but like... The Pokemon weren't spawning in certain biomes, and certain things weren't happening. Certain biomes weren't even generating.
That sounds like a version.
So it wasn't anything on that they specifically did. It was an issue with the setup itself, and there was just a lot of technical issues. They spent a lot of work on it. They had custom NPCs. They had battle arenas. They even had scorekeeping. Like, they had the full league setup going on. And it was done really, really well. My friends and I set up another little, like, city. And we were working on setting up, like instead of Team Rocket, they called it Team Rookit after my dog Rook.
I thought it broke my brain.
And we were all having a really good time, and I was having a blast on the server, like doing stuff. And then out of nowhere, I got hit with a load of work, and it was just bad because I was never on, and I only had just enough time to do like server maintenance and stuff for them, resetting the server, backups, swapping out mod packs occasionally. And I barely had enough time to get recordings out and do the streaming. And you guys probably could see right around the time that happened, I was ragged on the streams. I was so dead. It was to the point that my editor was telling me that when I'm that bad, I should just cancel the stream. Because, like, nobody wants to see a dead guy, like, trying to stream. and do Minecraft crap.
Depends on if they're sleepy, like sleepy.
There are some people that want to see exactly that.
Yeah,
It
I was about
depends
to just say that demo.
Yeah, demo playing Sky Factory while asleep.
Sky
Or me
Factory.
getting distracted every time something shiny pops up yesterday.
Oh dear.
Well, at least I'm sleeping now, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, but now we.
And
don't
I'm
have
not.
Oh,
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
It's about what it's coming to.
He had a wreck that almost was that. Of course, that was 2 years.
Wow.
But
How could I jump that high? Jetpack. That's how I jumped that high.
Exercise.
hope and a prayer.
You didn't skip leg day.
wait. But you're white.
The Great White House.
Why'd you have to go there?
Movie.
Why'd you
Oh,
have
it's
to
a
go
movie.
there?
It's
It's
a
Jinx.
movie from the 90s.
And it's Jing.
Yeah, it's a movie from the 90s that's probably getting canceled as we speak.
Yeah.
Wait,
books, okay?
The whole yeah, that's true. I was gonna say the whole point of that was never mind. I'm trying to make sense of things that will never make sense to me.
This is why I have the adult rating on the channel, and why it's because we're all a bunch of old fogies.
Yep.
Old fogey.
We try to understand what's going on in the world and we just don't get it. So we just sit back and go, all right, figure it out eventually.
It's like,
Some of us
okay,
do get it, we just refuse to accept it.
yeah, it's like we'll just all sit back with our beers and just watch the world burn.
Yeah,
Place bets among each other.
pretty much.
It's like, hey, you see that corner over there? $5 is gonna go up. There it goes.
Yeah, it gets to the point where it's like, you know what, we're just gonna sit back, watch the world burn, let society figure itself out, okay, and then when they come to us old fogies for advice, we'll just sit there and smile and say, "You done fucked it up."
Get off my lawn.
We'll pull a what's the dude that does that? Is it Angry Joe that does that phrase? You done effed it up? That's Angry Joe, right? I think so. He's the other big time YouTuber around for like game reviews and stuff.
His are great. I loved his about Fallout 4.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're only 15.
God, it makes me feel so old.
I think I still got a couple of years on you, don't I?
Honey, you're the oldest, okay?
Yeah.
Like-
Is he? Is he?
Well, Joe-
I'm 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
44.
Okay, then I don't feel as old.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're as old as my wife.
Oh God.
You're as old as Bunny.
My wife's only 33.
You know what I love most about it, though? My wife and I do not look our age at all, and it's fantastic.
You don't know how old I am, honey? Hold up.
I know
Hold up.
exactly how old you
Okay,
are.
how old am I?
I was right the first time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I had to stop and second guess myself.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I am absolutely positive. You're not gonna make me change my mind.
Get the
How many
popcorn.
viewers do you have right now?
We got 6 people watching right now. 1 on YouTube and I think 5 on Twitch.
Yeah, well, it's me, but yeah.
You don't count.
Yep.
Oh no, my pick broke.
Now I feel bad. Now I feel like I need to like switch packs, even though I said I'm doing GT and H today.
Anybody
You do
that
you,
way?
man.
My screws are loose. All right, where's my screwdriver? You guys are horrible. You're horrible enablers. Go on.
At least I'm not telling you to buy another server box.
Oh, I don't have to do that. We have a OVH dedicated box. 128 gigs. I can run up to 50 different servers on it if I want.
Holy Lord, okay.
I think you bought enough server boxes.
Hey, we might have to use you for a little while.
We're not using
join
anybody.
join
Shut up.
TWPI and I'll set up a thing for you.
Aw.
No joke.
Don't tempt
It's funny
me,
you
Frodo.
say that because
Don't
I have
tempt-
my server box sitting on my desk.
Like I'll even take your world and upload it so that you can pick up right where you left off.
Don't tempt me, Frodo. You don't want that. No, you don't.
No, seriously. Everyone else from our group is on TWPI. Jedzia is there. Her husband's there. Ryan's there. Skiz is there.
Oh God, everybody, literally everybody.
Yeah, like I think Eve Marie hops in there once in a while.
What?
Um,
Hold on.
What are we talking about?
His Discord.
No, my Discord is the Hatchery Gaming. TWPI is the Minecraft community I'm an administrator for. And me and Potato basically run the community. It's his community. He interned under me for a while, and that's how I ended up with him. And eventually all of us just ended up there. It was fantastic.
That's usually what happens.
And all Gavin's even in the community as a content creator. I don't know if he plays on our servers, but I know he's in the community. I think he generally runs his own because he tries to keep his content family friendly, whereas I run with a bunch of old fogies and we have mouths like sailors. Do I have a link to the Discord? Actually, even better, you can just go to twpi.pw, and it's doing it wrong because reasons. Oh, for flark's sakes.
He's got a button on the bottom of his stream.
No, I'm typing it into my iPad that I have the stream chat going to because I
Second monitor?
So if you want to go to the TWPI Discord, there is a button to the right of his name, just below his YouTube link.
Is it there?
Yep.
Did I set that up?
right above the button that says that it's your Discord.
Oh, gotcha. So the TWPI Discord, you need to register on the site anyway. You can join the Discord. You won't see anything until you register on the site. And the registration on the site not only sets you up on Discord, but it also whitelists you on all servers.
Censorship.
So yeah, go there, join, go for it. Now, if you want to join my Discord, as Jinx said, my Discord is in the list of buttons there. It's in the about or is it in the social links? I don't remember where I set that up. I'm an old man. I don't remember these things.
It's in your about.
It's in my about.
Your
Okay.
secretary. I don't know.
I'm telling you, I need a secretary. I was talking
You can't afford it.
to Ryan about that, and I was like, I need a secretary who's not my wife because I can't afford her.
ain't about wives. Shorts in general.
Honey,
Shut up. Shut up.
honey.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, just so you know, we do have age restrictions. I believe the age restriction is 16.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh, I'm out.
I don't know if I'm gonna make that cutoff.
Yeah, so I know you said you were 15. So if I whitelist you, I'm probably going to flag you as well so people know you're a child.
The way you said that was too perfect. I'm sorry.
Just so people know that, yeah, basically, it's an adult Minecraft community. So just let it be known, it's an adult Minecraft community. You can put on there that you watch my stream and join, but we do have an age restriction of 16. However, I have overrode that before for a couple of individuals. One of which, if you've watched my streams, Hakera is one such individual. Now it's mostly to avoid drama. Like I said, I override it sometimes for individuals. It's on a case-by-case basis, so I may chat with you a little bit and then override it. We actually have another young guy in Belgium, from Belgium, that I've okayed recently. So, yeah. But that's not my rule. Just so you know, that's not my rule. That's actually Potato's rule. I don't know why, because he was actually 17 when he created this community, and he was like putting that rule in there.
Maybe that's why he put the roll in.
You can. You definitely can. You definitely can. So, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing now. Like, I can't change the titles once the stream starts. Like, it doesn't let me change the titles. Facebook and YouTube doesn't allow the title change.
Facebook does, yes it does.
Oh, Facebook does? So am I just locked in YouTube?
I don't know. I don't know anything about YouTube. I know Facebook and Twitch because I'm on those.
Okay.
I don't know about YouTube.
Maybe I should just change it to general Minecraft. Minecraft stream.
Crazy Minecraft Go.
Crazy Minecraft Go.
I don't know.
Oh, man. So, yeah, like I said, you're more than welcome to join. But what was I doing? You guys have like completely derailed my stream. I have no clue what I was working on now. Like,
It's called We Have Given You More Content.
I had a plan. I had a mission. I knew what I was gonna work on. Alan and Jinx pinged me.
So what you're saying is nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. I have the focus of a puppy surrounded by squirrels and rabbits.
Shiny bouncy balls.
Yeah, it's shiny.
And that stuffed animal that you just have to kill because that's sweet.
Yeah. Like,
I'll be right back.
every single time I go through the motions of getting things ready, like, I have to think, what am I going to work on today? I have no clue what I'm going to work on today. And I discussed this with Ryan, and Ryan is like, why the flark are you asking me? I haven't been on that pack in 3 months. And then I realize I am forever alone. Forever alone. He's actually waiting on me to get a few things built because he himself cannot progress until I progress to the point of mass producing titanium.
Yep, nothing is.
And I ain't getting to the point of mass producing titanium till I'm on the moon.
Keep forgetting what I'm doing.
And then I look at this and what's required, and it's like, oh yes, but to build this next thing you need, which is the dire crafting table, you need 18 nether stars. Why is this bad, you ask? Well, it's bad because it means I have to kill 18 withers.
Well, at least they don't get progressively harder each time you kill them.
They're infernal.
Never mind.
I like the infernal mobs. They were awesome. Only slightly sarcastic.
They start progressively hard, so good luck.
Yeah.
All the more reason you should join us.
So,
Love it.
oh, this is interesting. So I just found another recipe for nether star. You can craft nether stars in this pack with 16 Salus Mundus and a null catalyst.
Good luck with that.
So, are you guys ready for another laugh?
Uh-oh.
Who's joining?
No guarantees, but if you click the link over in Hatch's stream, it takes you straight to their Discord and puts you straight into a channel, and Skiz just happens to be in there.
Jesus Christ.
Because I noticed that Arch disappeared, and I went, wait, I wonder if he went over there, and I wonder if he even noticed that he's in another channel. Like, maybe he just figured we all got quiet or something, and he's not paying attention. So I popped over, and I'm like, hey, Arch, I don't know if you noticed, you're in a different channel. He's like, no, I know where I am. And I hear the voice. And I just instantly go, is that fucking Skiz?
That is Skiz.
Oh, great times.
Mm-hmm. Should we all just hop in that channel then and pull Skiz into this too?
Oh, I just sent him a link over here. They were talking about some other game already.
Oh,
They've been Skiz and Narch have been catching up now.
gotcha. Speaking of other games, outside of Minecraft, I've also been playing Outriders.
Yes, I have two. So much fun. Oh my god, it's so much fun.
Are you okay, Ala? Do you need a minute? Does Demo need to get you like a cold drink and a towel?
No.
Absolutely not.
But that game is really fun. Like Diablo, Exile, Borderlands.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a fun game. They finally fixed the inventory bug, so I was like, oh shoot, I should fucking get into multiplayer finally.
Bug? What was the inventory bug?
If you played multiplayer with people, occasionally it will wipe your inventory.
Ew.
Completely wipe all equipped gear, all gear and inventory, all of your stash erased, kabing, gone, poof,
Ew.
kapow.
No.
It was caused by a desync between the database and such, and they finally fixed it. They've done a restore, and yeah, they got it all sorted, and they did inventory restores on everybody, and people are getting god rolls on the gear that they restored.
Nice. I haven't played it in multiplayer. I'm playing single player.
3 of my legendaries got restored.
I haven't gotten legendaries yet. I just started getting purples.
And when I saw them, I was like,
Do you need a minute?
I might. And maybe a back
Glad I
rub.
turned you down already.
Maybe a back rub.
No.
Yeah, I got like super happy because I saw, now it's not max level, it's only level 42, but it was a maxed out level 42 Lego Amber Vault.
What that is, yeah, I'm only level 15. What
And-
did you go with?
I'm Technomancer.
I'm fine.
So I went Technomancer because I was looking at each of them. I was like, rocks, meh. Fire, maybe. Ninja, eh. Plague and explosions, go on.
I think the
See-
trickster freezes.
That's also what I was thinking about that game, but I haven't got it yet.
Trickster is time manipulation. Technomancer is either plague or freeze. And lots of explosions.
Not as much explosions as Pyro. Jinx, if you have Game Pass, you can get Outrider for free.
Hmm.
Honestly, my system just won't hold it right now.
Xbox.
Have you tried adding another potato?
No,
Butter on the potato.
I need to add chives at this point.
A little bit of sour cream, maybe.
A little bit of sour cream.
Yeah, I honestly like the bacon bits would be really nice, but you know they're a little overpriced right now.
Bacon bits are a lot.
Yeah.
Overpriced.
No, my GTX 970s are starting to show their age, so I need a new graphics card, and now's not the time to get graphics cards.
Oh, that reminds
No.
me. I keep
$1,000 on those to start with.
if you can find a graphic card.
Well, let's put it this way. I've also been eyeballing just buying a whole new pre-built just to take a graphics card out of it.
Yeah.
That's actually what's happening a lot right now.
saw it on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, because like
The parts.
people can't even get graphic cards right now just because of
Ethereum.
Scalping.
Yep. Scalpers.
scalping and data
Digis.
and miner. Yeah, and like to make it worse, companies are trying to mass produce these parts because of scalpers, etc. We now have a silicon shortage.
Gotta love it.
How does this happen?
I was about to make a Minecraft Space Engineers joke, but only 2 people would get it.
Cryptocurrency.
Welcome back, Shu. Yep, cryptocurrency. It's all about that Dogecoin. That Dogecoin. Much wow. Such shiny.
Buddy of mine was streaming yesterday, and he is all about those Dogecoins. He also has an in real world word ban on his channel. Would you know that he only came up with about 10 variations of Dogecoin?
Only 10?
Only 10?
Dogecoin, Puppy Coin, Shibu Coin, and I don't remember how many. But as he came up with them, I banned him.
Well, at least you're efficient.
Oh, it was fun. He got a little mad, but it was great.
Yeah. I actually don't get into cryptocurrency. A lot of people think I'm completely insane
Well, you are.
We know you are.
as an investor because I focus more on ETFs and stocks, things that give me dividends, rather than cryptocurrency because I'm not looking for that quick gain. And I don't trust cryptocurrencies.
Because you're intelligent, I guess.
Thank you.
Um,
I only have a little bit invested in.
I don't trust them because they don't have any form of true backing, true
Yeah.
monetary backing.
I can agree and see investing a little bit just because it is volatile right now, and it could
Yeah.
be fun. It could give you a return.
Yeah,
I would never.
But
put
you'd have to
much
be
into it,
you would
though.
have to be a day trader, and you'd have to catch it when it's super low, ride it to the top, and then sell it. And that's how you make your money. Because
Everybody's catching it low right now.
yeah, everyone's catching.
At least I think that's what Joe's trying to say.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we've
have
got
Bitcoin.
just over $120 in Bitcoin. But it's on the way up, so if it gets high enough, I'll sell it. If it doesn't, then I'm not losing much.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's
But
how
I'm not gonna
I
go
look
ahead
at my stocks. I've been putting my gaming fund into it because there haven't been any games I've been interested in. Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies are basically digital currencies that you can invest in.
Cybercash.
Yeah, essentially Cybercash. The money of the future. Credits. But the thing is the value of those cryptocurrencies is only the amount of money people put into it. Therefore, there will be losers, big time losers in that, because when everyone sells, it no longer has a value. And that's the problem with cryptocurrencies is because of the thing. Dogecoin.
It's valuable because it's valuable because it's valuable because it's valuable. As soon as it's not valuable, yeah. As soon as I stop saying it's valuable, it's worthless.
Correct. And whereas putting into ETFs, putting into actual stocks that are based on an actual company, those have a real value. They have a real value because their value is the company itself. You are buying into a company. And that is where the difference is yeah, a company can go under and you can still lose your money. But at the same time, when the company does well, they pay you back. Sometimes in spades. And now, I myself am new to investing, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in this in any way, shape, or form. Basically, what happened with GameStop, it shot up in value, but that wasn't the true value of GameStop. The true value of GameStop was, I think, around $14, wasn't it, at the time, per share? Give or take. And they shot it.
Less than 20.
Yeah, it was less than $20 per share because they're having serious financial issues. But then the GameStonks thing took off, and everyone boosted it up. I think is it still in the hundreds?
I think so, but it's hard to buy stocks now because of Robinhood.
Well, yeah, they're limiting things because, well, one, they don't want to get shorted from their short. And two, it's not the real value of the company.
Yeah.
It's hyperinflated. It's not a true value.
They were actually about to go bankrupt because of what they had done the year prior.
Yeah.
And then this.
Yeah.
Actually, it was last year when the whole COVID thing happened. They were telling their employees
They couldn't take time off work.
they couldn't
had
take
to be
time
there.
off,
Yep.
and if a cop came in to tell the cops to leave or some other stuff, it's like they almost went bankrupt. And then this whole Robinhood stock thing happened, and
The whole
were
point
in-
is the stock was overinflated
yeah,
on prospect, I guess. I don't know.
pretty much.
Tell the cops to leave.
Well,
No, they
The-
did. They sent out a statement to all the employees that if a cop came in, the employees were supposed to tell the cops to leave.
You know why I find that, like, ridiculous? Wasn't Reggie CEO of that company for a little bit? Was this pre-Reggie or...
This was last year when COVID started.
So this was
time
while
last year,
Reggie was
probably.
there.
Don't know.
That's interesting. That's like some juicy... That's some juicy little tidbits. Do you have links to articles on this?
I know.
Maybe we should get our streams into the
No.
into the weirdo news outlets.
Nah.
Not doing podcasts on theories. Okay? That's for other people. Oh, I don't have the time to do all that.
Does anybody?
How to lose your viewership in 3 easy steps.
Step 1. Step 1, talk about stocks. Step 2,
Step 2.
bring up news.
Step
3,
three.
go
Yell manga.
Yell manga.
Automatic ban.
Are you butchering manga? Really?
Would we do that? No.
Yes.
Oh,
You've run into a believer.
Oh, please.
Sean!
Every time I hear
Sean,
anything about Belieber, I think about Justin Bieber and coming back from the Middle East, thinking, hey, this isn't a bad song. I wonder who this chick is. And then I find out it's a little boy.
Ugh. Shiver me timbers. That was not a good thought.
No, it was like, what happened to the U.S. while I was gone?
It went to hell and back and still going.
The best
Yeah.
song by Justin Bieber wasn't even by Justin Bieber. It was by King Awesome.
Yep.
Skinny
So
Pete, what?
Firewolf on here on the YouTube side. I don't know if you guys see the chat for that. You might see it in the right-hand side of the screen. That's my editor.
My editor, we are the disembodied voices of the crazy people from his past.
And
Yeah.
we're here to ruin his day.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm doing better. She was worried about me because of the fact that I basically said I was at the bank for 4 hours today.
Where were you at the
The
bank?
blood bank.
Or
Basically,
other kind of thing.
Just
basically,
popped off
I was getting business accounts set up and stuff for the streaming channels and the LLC.
Is that what they call it now?
And
Donations.
and getting all of that set up because it's more than just me. My wife has her whole brand as well, and I think I briefly mentioned this earlier actually in the stream, and basically we were getting all of that stuff set up finally. We finally were able to get an appointment, get in there, get it all done, and I still got to make the websites. I still gotta build the
You
websites.
might know a few people to help you with that.
Yeah, you know what they did? They handed me a platform, said, if you build it in this, we'll host it for you, have fun.
If you build it, they will come.
Isn't that the way it always goes?
Um,
Please do it.
And I just kind of looked at my boss, and I was like, but free hosting, so I mean, you know. So I'm getting this set up. I guess I could talk about the platform. I don't know if they set up the website for it, but my company Finid started building an addition to the Umbraco CMS platform called Tolnindra, and it lets you basically build websites with building blocks.
Oh,
You mean Legos?
Like Legos. You just, choose the blocks you want, poof, content. The problem is I'm picky. And because I'm a software architect and a designer as well as a developer. So like I see all the stuff and I'm like, I don't like it.
You and I have the same problem. Wow. Okay.
So he's like,
Oh,
so and then it gets even better. I'm like, well, okay, where's the block for navigation? Where's the navigation block? Oh, you have to build that yourself.
wait. They're supposed to give
So-
you an out-of-the-box solution. And
So
that
part of the thing on this is as I see things that are lacking, I build the components for them. So and then that will get pushed into Tolnindra proper. So I'm going to be building a navigation system for both mobile and desktop. I'll be building. They already got me a YouTube widget. I'm going to build it to where I can even set up my Twitch stream schedule, and it will show up as a schedule on there for all channels. I got all sorts of stuff I'm going to be building, and I already have designs and plans and everything else. I'm just lacking one thing:
Motivation?
time.
A paycheck.
Motivation. Oh, what?
I don't have t-shirts. I don't have hoodies. I don't even store. You haven't given me any designs for this.
Don't forget, nobody works for free.
She doesn't work for free. I pay her monthly.
I'm talking about you. Having to build your own navigation screens. Nobody works for free.
See, here's the thing: is technically I'm not working for free because if I ever get bandwidth where I don't have work, I've been giving my boss's blessing to work on the website on company hours. So, my editor is saying we need to make t-shirts and hoodies and merchandise, and she's talking about how picky I am. She wants me to do the angry hotch on a fucking hoodie.
I'm almost going to say she needs to get up in here with us.
I think she does. I think she does.
If somebody can teach me how to use Photoshop, I'm there.
I'm gonna alt tab and give her the link and pull her in here so she can yell.
This is an adult, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
I have a ton of stuff I need to do for my own Twitch. It's like I need Photoshop.
This is going to turn into a madhouse, and I love it.
Oh,
it's going to be like the good old days.
She just said that she can teach you.
Yay!
Fire, I am PMing you the link on Discord.
Now, how much is this going to cost me?
$10.50.
A year? Sweet. Okay, go.
She says She says she's 80. Is it 80 an hour? Yeah, I'm well aware of that. Click the link, join the channel. You have to make 2 clicks. Click join, click into voice, and then you just have the headset on and you talk. And all you have to do is talk. From then on.
Listen and be like, oh my god, no. Run for the hill.
She's on her way.
Alright, where's the we need music.
Where's the dramatic music? That's the other thing.
Soundboard's ready.
I need to get set up a soundboard. That's the other thing I need to do.
He needs groovy. He needs to add groovy in here. No.
Can't add groovy because he streams. Copyright violations.
Yeah. But
You're good.
Well, soundboard can also, depending on how long it is, can also violate. Or you could just have some guy in Brazil saying, "Hey, you're playing Halo. That's mine."
Shake my hand.
What?
My mere existence is a violation.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, careful. Getting kind of into dangerous territory there.
You inhale with your nostrils. That's a violation.
You are a mouth breather.
Hey.
You
Feel
blink
personally
What do you
attacked.
do again? First, you go to Discord. You look at your Discord. You click the link in Discord to this private channel. Then you click join. Then once you're in there, you scroll down a little bit and look into the lobby. And you'll see that there's a bunch of idiots.
Oh man, I wasn't serious.
And now you'll have to mute the stream. you weren't.
I stubbed my toe.
Oh no!
It's okay. You got 9 more.
She lost a health point.
Oh, when
Quick!
you gave me a health point, I died.
Oh,
Yeah, she's ultra squishy. Ultra squishy.
why did you hurt the healer?
It's not my fault.
Yes, it totally is your fault.
If I'm a healer, everyone's gonna die.
Yeah. We're all dead if she's healing.
I'm usually the healer range shooter person anyway. Like I stand behind the healers, like, oh, healer's taking damage, heal the healer, boom, there you go.
I'm just the cheerleader.
I'm the guy who sits back and blames.
The tank.
I am the tank.
Oh.
So if I die, it's the healer's fault.
Ah.
Oh yeah, always.
Always.
Right, Leroy Jenkins there.
And it gets even better. It gets even better because then I have to ask when they're like, well, why aren't you keeping the mobs on me? And I'm like, why are you pulling them?
Why did you bring him to me? I'm on top
See
of
ya.
the hill.
Well, you're supposed to bring him to the tank if you pull him,
No,
which
I
is
meant the-
See ya, Shu. Have a good one. So, like, yeah, I've been having her make graphics and stuff. We discussed color palettes, and I have it somewhere. I may have lost it. I'll have to check the chat later. It should be in there. But we were...
Yeah, everything's in there.
We were discussing graphics and stuff, and she was like, oh yeah, I remember what I was planning for that. And I'm like, I'm so glad you do, because I don't.
Yep, that sounds familiar.
I'd like that Gandalf meme where it's like, I remember nothing of this place. It's like loading up an RPG after 2 years.
Opening that save file. Why is this in my inventory?
Like, I load that up, and then I'm just like, what's this do? What's that do? Where was I on the quest? I don't know!
Why does this hurt me?
And then I start feeling around, and I realize what I'm doing, and then I progress, like, one stage in the quest, and then I log off, and I log back in 2 years later.
No.
Space pants.
I was gonna say no. You get one step further in the quest, get beat up really bad, and you step back and go, now I remember why I took a break from this game.
That actually was not the case in this scenario.
I've had that a couple times.
I did get myself beaten really badly, and I reloaded the save because it's like, I'm doing something wrong. Something's not right. The game in question, I don't know if you've played this series. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky?
Oh, I beat that game. Yeah, both first, second.
So, I apparently played through to Bose in Chapter 1. And then I just stopped. And I was looking at it, and I was like, holy cow, I haven't touched this for 2 years. And everyone raves about how great the story is in the game. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should play this. I booted it up for a little bit last night, was toying with it. And that's exactly what it was. I'm like, I remember nothing of this place. What do these buttons do? Where's the menu? Okay, that's the menu. What is this?
This is even funnier because half of us are just now getting back on Minecraft for the first time in God knows how long.
What is a cooking screen? What is a cooking screen?
Open my inventory.
I burned through half of my cooking ingredients that I stored up for an adventure that I didn't remember. Just randomly clicking around. I thought I was I was burning through ingredients, healing myself over and over again when I didn't need to healing because I eventually realized what was going on. And like, so then I waste all of this money, and I'm like, well, I could just go fight monsters to get money. I'm not getting money from monsters. I'm getting these weird crystal things. What the fuck are these things? And then I'm like, well, maybe I could just... Oh, I got a whole bunch of these crystal things. Maybe I can sell those. That was also a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Just having a grand old time.
But I got money.
Do you guys not agree? Angry Hotch on a hoodie.
Did you link the image?
No.
They don't know what Angry Hotch is.
Well, I mean...
Look in general. I'm about to do it because I have...
This guy. Did you link it me? No, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to link it.
That's it in general. That's the Angry Hotch.
God. That would be awesome.
That's awesome.
That would be awesome on a coffee cup.
She was like, we need an Angry Hotch emote because you lose your shit all the fucking time. And I was like, okay, but it needs to be drawn as if it was done by a 5-year-old.
So I was like, you know what? I got this, and legit, it took me like a couple minutes.
Yeah,
of that.
like,
And I was
not
"Here,
even 5
here,
minutes,
This is you.
and
This is
she,
you when you're
and
angry."
she drew it as if it was done by a 5-year-old. It's like perfection.
You can put that on the fridge, man.
Magnets, a coffee cup. Hell, you can make it like a color changing coffee cup where you're like
Yep.
the posh.
But yeah, she's the one who did my Discord avatar. She did my banners. She did this Minecraft skin. Or was that Mochi that did the skin?
That was Mochi the skin.
Mochi?
We're
Okay.
gonna have to update everything. I don't like anything anymore. It all needs to be updated.
But I like my Dapper Raptor.
He'll still be a Dapper Raptor, just better.
Just more dapper.
They said it couldn't be done, but we had the technology. New
Animating
cybernetic
the-
limbs,
Animating the
laser
intro
targeting eyes.
was difficult, but it was kind of fun.
We can make a better, more efficient Raptor.
Hydraulics.
Door opening hydraulics complete with anthropomorphic lock-picking kit. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass.
You get spinners and neon lights. Duh. With some nos.
And the one thing we've always been wanting. Cloaking technology.
They have that. It's called the Indominus Rex. Have you never played it?
No, actually.
Oh.
I think I might have hopped on for 5 minutes, died 16 times, and stopped.
That sounds about
Yeah,
right.
that's art.
In fact, I died the very first game load. Right on the spawn beach.
Yep.
T-Rex, right there on the beach.
Yep.
Yep.
Spawned in. Wow, this is a nice game! Turns around, chomp!
Oh, what's even worse than that? I've logged in and been looking at my arm and died.
Good thing you turn that off. Server settings.
I'll never forget starting that game, seeing things on the beach, running from it, jumping into the water, like, ha, I survived getting eaten by a shark. I was like, fuck this game.
What's worse is there's a mod that adds explosive dodos that run towards you, and yes, they're called Nuka dodos, and they're terrifying because they look like regular dodos and they make a little chirpy noise and run towards you.
Nuka
Way.
dodos.
Like,
Yes.
why? What went in someone's head and said, let's make this more difficult than it already is?
And there's kamikaze dodos. The Nuka dodos are worse, but yes, it's awesome. Especially when you have the Easter event where there's already twice as many dodos because they lay the Easter eggs, and you're like, is that a good dodo or a bad dodo?
What I'm hearing is, you go, is this a good dodo or a bad dodo? Come here, dodo. Kapow.
It's a
Or should I say-
dodo.
Or should I say, once you get close enough, you hear, yeah, you're like, no!
No, actually, you just hear.
And you go, what's that? Boom! Well, that's what that is.
Any Minecrafter should automatically run when they hear that. Because we all know what that means.
Da, 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 da.
Wrong mod, honey.
Oh man, we got like 7 viewers right now. How many are on Twitch? I can't even see anymore. 4 on Twitch, so that means 3 of them are on YouTube and or Facebook. So for those of you just joining, I was going to stream doing stuff on GTNH. I have been walking around and basically reliving my past. We have a bunch of my old friends here, having a good old time discussing things. And yeah, guys, I really don't know what I'm gonna do now. Like, I have no clue. I need to plan content, and I have not done it. I am a horrible streamer.
As long as you're aware. Just kidding.
He's just being honest. He's just being honest. He's calling it as he sees it.
God dang, let's put some cold water on that burn. God dang.
Come on, Hatch. You know me.
So this pig has been up here since the the building has been built. We don't know
I have a
how the
question.
pig got up here, but it's here. Yes, go ahead.
How did it get up there?
We don't know.
Wait,
Ryan and I do not know how the pig got up here. It has been stuck here since this building has been built. Neither him nor I know how the pig got up here. It's just here.
That's so confusing.
And
Oh,
we were just like, should we push the pig off? Should we kill some? You know what?
The guy's looking at you. No, he needs a name now.
You know what? He has survived this long. We are going to liberate the pig.
No.
We're going to save the pig. This is the Pig Liberation Project.
I
Jesus.
can already see it dying.
I know, I'm watching this.
I have
video.
captured said pig.
Gonna be a misclick.
We're all, like, watching
Let's just wait for it to die. It's okay, Porky. We're coming.
And we're going to put the pig over here.
Not gonna
Eh.
name tag him.
Are these even name tagged? No, none of these animals are name tagged.
Can't you name them inside the lasso?
Pork chop.
No, it just names the lasso. You guys should recognize what this is.
A prison.
This is a chicken concentration camp.
Oh god.
No, it's
Fill it with
fancy.
lava.
Oh no.
This is Ryan's chickens. He gathered a metric flark ton of chickens.
Look at how they're staring at you.
And while I was tearing things down, he's like, "You better not lose my chickens."
You didn't do it right.
That's terrifying.
Well, it was on top of a bunch of hoppers feeding into a tank of avoiding tank with eggs.
It's too big.
So it was a lot smaller. I made it bigger. I felt bad for the chickens.
Does that pack-
Not much bigger.
Does that pack have coops in it?
It does not, but what it does have is animal suffocation.
Every pack
I approve.
has that.
So if there's not enough space, they suffocate.
Yay.
Like all Minecraft chickens.
Yeah,
Animal suffocation.
animal suffocation.
hmm
So yeah, they're wanting me to stop playing GTNH and to come on to their Minecraft server.
Did somebody have an oopsie?
Where?
Because it looks like somebody had an oopsie with a builder's wand.
Where?
Your entire outside floor.
This?
Well, hold on, it's catching up. Like all that white that's outside, it doesn't. It looks like a giant oopsie.
Do you,
All I know is it
do you
can't
see-
be worse than
do you
Blair in
see
the whole world.
the entire compound?
Well,
Look at
Oh, yeah.
it just looked like a giant oopsie. Like
No, it wasn't an
That's
oopsie.
the
This
word.
was done on purpose for a very specific reason. So this pack, since you guys don't know, is a hard mode pack. It was made by a guy named Dreammaster Double XL. Really nice guy, actually. I spent plenty of time chatting with him, and it has a mechanic in it. It's a Greg Tech pack, just so you know. It's GT's
geez.
Greg Tech.
Nope, we're good.
It has pollution.
I've done it. No.
I did not have fun with pollution.
So the reason the compound is made with these blocks, pollution doesn't destroy them.
Well, you could also get the air scrubber. And
Yep,
It has
yep.
pollution.
Yep. And we now have a new version of the air scrubber coming out here soon too, in version 2.106. So the difference between this pack and normal Greg Tech packs is Dream and his team customized all of the mods for it. So this is a custom version of Greg Tech, custom version of GT++, custom version of Bart's mods, custom version of Galacticraft. Everything has been customized and tailored just to this pack. It is a completely custom experience. It is almost bug-free. I say almost bug-free because when they released this version, they missed a couple of things during testing, which is what the new version will hopefully fix. There was issues with pollution. The pollution was overtuned. So they fixed that. And I pointed out it was overtuned. I was working with them on it. I'm like, yeah, so your pollution? And he's like, yeah. I was like, this says it's only supposed to do like 40 a second. He's like, yeah. It's like, it's doing about 6,000 a second or more. And he's like, we set up a creative scrubber, okay, right next to the Railcraft boiler that was doing the pollution. Even with a creative scrubber constantly sucking pollution out, it had a permanent 3K pollution. It was producing so much. And the reason being is it was multiplied by every block in the multi-block. It was a bad bug. That bug is in this version that's currently on the server I'm on right now. The new version has not only pollution fixed because it's in Zeta, they're working out all the other bugs. I'm hoping they also fix the... Holy cow, I've already gone through 1,000 hydrogen cells since I've been online. Wow. That's not going to last. But I have... the Zeta version also has a new multi-block to deal with the pollution, which it cleans it up like nothing. You put in a turbine, you don't even have to put in a filter, just a turbine. It cleans it up. It's fantastic. It is a beautiful, beautiful machine, and it's easy to maintain. It runs on whatever voltage you set it to because it's a multi-block. The voltage determines how much it cleans. And yeah, you can scale it to what you need. It's fabulous. But this, people, always kind of fear this pack. As soon as you hear Greg Tech, people are like, oh my god, Greg Tech. It's not as bad. It's brutal in the beginning, but as you progress, it gets easier. I've almost rage quit a couple of times though. I have almost rage quit because part of the progression is Twilight Forest. And
doesn't Twilight Forest still have that major memory leak?
Not in this one. No, seriously, not in this one. This server has been running for about 2 weeks now without a reset.
Well, has anybody been to Twilight Forest?
Yes, me.
Okay. So I was just saying, if no one's been there.
As you see, we have all the skulls here.
True.
So, but no, it's a custom version of Twilight Forest. They've gone in and altered the code. The mod authors for these various mods work with Dream to do the customizations. It's actually really freaking cool. This is a project he's been working on for years. And people are all like, it's a 1.7.10, they should just update it. Well, here's the thing. It is so custom, they've all been working on it for so long, it's not something they can just update. Because some of the core mods don't exist in the later versions. Like Greg Tech.
No, Greg Tech still exists. It got renamed. It still exists.
Is it? What's it called now in 1.16?
I honestly don't remember.
Because I thought Gregorus stopped working on that and started working on a new game based off of it.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. Jesus, like the Greg Tech. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure there is still a mod that is basically Greg Tech but called something else.
Okay. Well, outside of that, this pack, like when I did the last series I did was FTP Interactions. And that series took, what was it, you actually did the calculation. It was 7 months and how many days? Was it 28 days? 26 days? Skull? 404? Editor
I'm
not
sorry.
found?
No, I'm husband walked in. What did you ask me?
The FDBI series, how long did that one take when I finished it? Because you did the math on it. It was like 7 months and...
It was too long, man. It was long. I made a little writing at the end of the video saying it took you that long and you were committed.
Yeah, this pack takes a year plus to complete.
God dang.
I think it was 6 months or about almost 7 months.
It was over 7 months.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was
and
well
something
over
days.
It was well over 7 months. But that was the first thing I did. And the reason I was recording that series and putting it on YouTube wasn't because I wanted to be a YouTuber at the time. It was because a guy in TWPI named Rick, and if you're watching, I'm calling you out, said it couldn't be done. Said the pack was too hard. It couldn't be completed. It's impossible. You can't complete it. Challenge accepted. So I did it and I recorded it and I put it up on YouTube so people could see it. Now, at the time, those episodes are like an hour, 2 hours long per episode. So they eventually started getting shorter, but they were pretty long. The final episode was massively long because it was a stream. It was the final stream for FTP Interactions.
Almost 6 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was a 6-hour stream, and we finished everything. We 100%ed the entire pack during that stream. And we completed all of it. And then afterwards, I'm like, what should I do next? And one of my viewers was like, GT New Horizons. I'm like, why not?
And here you are.
And then Dream came by. He's like, you do understand what you're getting yourself into. And I'm like, oh, hey, you're the mod pack author. He's like, yeah, you do understand what you're getting yourself into. Well, I mean, I did FTB Interactions. How hard can it be?
Dun dun.
Let's take a look at my current playtime just to give you an idea of how bad can it be. 495 hours so far
That's not that long.
of playtime.
That's not that
I
long.
completely finished. I had the creative key in FTB Interactions at 777 hours, which I was like I was ecstatic when I saw that. But then I completed the pack at like 835 hours or something like that. That's 100%. I am at 495 hours on this. I'm just now starting to touch HV.
Well, you have spent this entire time doing nothing.
Well, actually, no, I haven't been doing nothing. While we've been talking, I've actually been doing ore processing.
You've been basically doing nothing.
I've been ore processing. I've been cycling materials around. I am making stainless steel because I need to get a bunch of machines built. I have not been wasting my time. I really have been doing stuff this whole time. Because what I planned on doing is getting the ore process, getting things moved around. I'm going to be emptying this entire building and then demolishing it. And then we're going to start building the new central building as well. And I need to get the other stuff built. And like, the more I delve into this stuff, the more I'm realizing where my weak points are in my infrastructure. And I need to find a a way to get power where I can just set it and forget it and have power.
There's a bunch of stuff that can do that. Mods you've got.
And the more I look into it, the more I realize that I need to set up a power infrastructure with cabling going everywhere. But in order to do that, I need lossless cable. To get lossless cable, I need helium. I don't have any helium. I don't even have infrastructure set up to get the helium I need.
I'm guessing it's like what we had to do with jetpacks.
So I'm going to have to set up a system to compress air, centrifuge air, or no, compress air, freeze air, centrifuge the frozen air. Well, it'll be liquid air at that point, and then distillate it into the various gases.
Alright then.
That's plasma helium. That's helium-3. We do not need helium-3. So yeah, if I centrifuge noble gases, I'll get helium. To get noble gases, I need to centrifuge liquid air, which gives me nitrogen, oxygen, and argon, as well as noble gases. To get liquid air, I need to that can't be right. There's got to be another way of doing this. There it is, vacuum freezer. I take a compressed air cell and a vacuum freezer, and that gives me liquid air. So, and it has to be an HV one at that. At least it's only 2 seconds. So I have this whole elaborate system I'm going to have to build. A compressor, a vacuum freezer, and 2 centrifuges. And a whole lot of cells. I'm going to need... How many of these cells are required? 34. So I'm going to need 34 times 53 cells. And then I can set up a closed loop system that will deal with this.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole lot of nope. I hope you have a mining world.
Nope. Well, actually, yes. There is a mining world in this. I have not progressed to the point of getting it. And what makes me laugh is where I'm at in progression, I can't even continue progressing. Well, I mean, I can, but I have to do it the hard way. And the reason I have to do it the hard way is I can't use a mod called Witchery.
Like you just can't, or you have said you
No, I currently cannot. And the reason I cannot is because if I place the Witch's Oven, it will perma-crash the server. That is the bug that I said, was a bug that they forgot to check. That's what it was. That they forgot to check. Is some of the other stuff, and that's one of the bugs. It's supposedly fixed in Zeta. I haven't tested this yet. I was going to test this because I have a Zeta server set up for testing purposes. That's the other thing I do is when Dream comes out, I ask him, do you want me to try to break something? Because he knows I'm progressed to a certain point, and I can actually test something he cannot. So I'm like, give me a list of stuff when you get time, and I will break it. And since I'm a developer, it's not just, oh, it's broken. It's, well, this is what happens. This is the steps to repeat it, and these are the errors that I pulled from the console. as far as the source of whatever's going on. And then he relays the information to the parties that be. And I also do videos. I record the thing actually happening. So he can see it happen in real time, see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and roll out user error. Or roll in user error, yeah. So, but if I can break it in a certain way via user error, obviously something's not tied down. So, but, and he's been really cool about it. I've been able to do so much with it. And that's why, even though this pack drives me insane, and there are times he watches my stream, hears me screaming, hears me raging and losing my freaking mind, and he just sits there sipping his wine. Or beer, because he's German, so he's sipping his beer. And watching me lose my mind and supping on my tears. He just enjoys it. Probably because I get so animated. I do get animated when I lose my mind. It's just like... Yeah, that emote pretty much says it all, doesn't it?
It's awesome.
Yep, it is. It is the end all be all.
Although if you do put that on the hood, you gotta make it say like, I don't know, or
No, it's gonna be re or something like that.
it's just some like nonsense something.
It's just gonna be like.
Yeah. It needs it.
Or we could put like the Qbert text in there with like a bunch of symbols.
Yeah, the censorship.
Yeah. It'll get banned from every school, and then parents will be coming to me like, "How can you put this out?" And I'm like, "I run an adult channel. Why the flark are your kids watching it?" It's got a not for kids thing on there. It's not because I do horrible acts on stream. It's because I curse like a sailor. My friends curse like a sailor. We all curse like a sailor. Why? Because we're all cranky old adults playing video games because we got nothing better to do. Why don't you go and do something else? Well, we work all day. Would you rather us sit on the front porch with a gun complaining about life? No. It's better for us to sit here where we're not telling people to get off our lawn. Except for you, Jinx. You're still telling people to get off your lawn. It's almost as if you have an automated turret system that you can control just with your cell phone. He's not even in the channel, is he?
Who?
Jinx.
He went to bed a while ago. He might still be lurking, but he said he was oh, hi, buddy. Just guys.
But yeah, so while I've been talking to you guys, I've been basically getting the ore process because I had several of these compressed chests full of like crushed and dusts and such. So I've been dealing with that, and moving things around and getting stuff sorted and whatnot. Nothing exciting really, but that's what I've been doing with that. I still got a lot of building to do. I got so much building to do. I need helper monkeys. I need helper monkeys.
Nope.
That's what I need. I need helper monkeys. So I need to. Well, unfortunately, my brother works now. So getting him to join me.
It's almost like you need to recruit some people from your stream.
Right?
Stream of viewers.
Right? Let's bring everybody on here to build stuff. Problem is how many of my viewers are trolls?
All of them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm including myself in your viewers because I am viewing.
So, like, everyone I know is a troll. Like, it's like, what are we doing today? Well, we haven't made hot scream in a while.
It's like, you know that time when we put that sheep upside down in his room? Yeah, well, I found a squid. Alright,
Found a squid. And then he'd go down into my hole. Guys? Yeah? I'm lost!
what do you mean you're lost? There's so many squids. What do you mean?
It's like, no, you don't understand. I went into Hotch's hole. I'm lost. 3 more go in there. Everybody gets lost in the Hachi hole. How do you navigate this place? Well, it's my Hachi hole.
Look, I remember helping you in your labyrinth underneath our town where you broke the bedrock somehow. I still don't know how.
Very carefully.
Uh,
And I was like, you should leave it. No, we gotta patch this up. No, we don't. What are you gonna do with a hole? And it wasn't a small hole. It was like several chunk wide hole.
it was like a like the natural chasms, but it went all the way down to bedrock.
Yeah, the hole was so big that if you broke through the stone for a good like 5-6 chunk long section, you were just going in a void. And I was like, okay, hear me out. Booby traps. No, we're not doing that. Come on!
Well, see, what was funny is apparently Pi would throw people he thought was hacking into your basement and off of our Tree of Life. So it came in handy.
Yeah, Corporal Piebold love abusing my labyrinth because they'd get lost and then they would just die into the void.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I got hacked. It's like, oh really? We were watching.
Mm-hmm.
I was out in the wilderness. Like, no, you were in a staff town.
Yep.
Got to fill that up.
And it's like my base at the time was used to punish people because they kept getting lost in there and could never get out. And I was just like, I just couldn't understand it. I'm like, it's not that bad. How is it so many people get lost in here?
I got lost once, but that was because I was trying to avoid the chasm, and then it's like, oh, you just do this, go here, da 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 da. Oh, hi, Hatch.
Yeah. And then once you realize where things are and how to navigate it, it's like, oh, well, that's not hard. But yeah, my Hachi hole, as they refer to it, is basically almost like a Doom dungeon map. We had columns of lava to light the place up, and just random holes that lead to permanent death.
Unless you have a hat client, and it's like, excuse me, sir. Awesome hats. Bye.
Yeah. Nobody can get out of my thing. It was great. Fun times.
I can't remember the order, but Pi would either throw them down into the hole and they'd be like, hey, I'm stuck, and he'd take them to the top of the tree and push them off. Or it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like, why? Why is our town notorious for finding the hackers? What?
We had people using the wall hack to jump up our walls.
Yep. I don't remember the name of the town though.
You don't remember the name of our town?
I don't remember it.
It's
Before or
Eureka.
after?
Oh yeah.
We were Eureka because it was like we
It
gotta
was.
think-
That's
It was
right.
Ponyville, but then we reimagined it and rebuilt.
Oh yeah, Ponyville, and then Eureka, and Derpy was there, and
Yep.
Well, you know the story behind just calling it Eureka.
nope.
It was like the TV show because of Pi. and you
You-
and Deadly.
I don't know the TV show.
The TV show was basically very smart scientists in this one town, and every episode some shenanigans happened.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's
it-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, see, it was just like we was just sitting there like, God, we got to think of a show.
Because it was basically a town of engineers, and we were all like always doing something.
Yes.
We had the whole castle in the middle that had ore processing and everything else in the bottom.
Mhm. Random explosion happens.
Lag Central.
Nothing happened. Everything's fine. It's all fine. We're fine. How are you?
We actually had a. Nobody knows this, but we actually had a nuke in the basement. It was set to trigger if anybody broke in.
Well, we also had it. We had several nukes. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the hiccups now.
Yeah, there were nukes everywhere. I think there was even a nuke in my tunnel somewhere. If you
There
hit...
was, but it was strategically placed. So if you know.
Yeah, like we had traps everywhere. Back in the old BMC days, it was one of the few things. And what was sad is because half of us were staff, we got away with some of the rules. Do you remember when I set up that one house in the middle of frickin' nowhere that I was building on, and a squatter came?
You mean the was it the honeypot?
And no, it wasn't the honeypot. This was actually my base. I was in the middle of building. I had chest and everything, and someone came and claimed it.
Oh, I remember that because that's how you ended up in our town.
And then I set up TNT underneath the entire place and pressure plated it. And
That's
they logged in and boom. And then there was I think it was Ryan or Fierce. It was either Ryan, Fierce, or K-Side put a sign up. It was like, "This is why you don't fuck with Hotch."
Ryan put it up. And the other people were like, they were like, he didn't claim it, and Ryan was like, I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't. Actually, it was claimed. It's just, I guess I was offline long enough that the claim expired because of work.
When I was staff, I actually had somebody that came in and claimed some some area next to somebody else's town already, and it ate into their town.
Oh.
Yeah, it was,
So they couldn't access some of their stuff. So some of the town stuff was glitchy.
Gotcha.
understatement.
Gotcha. But yeah, it was just that, and I was a vengeful person. I was a vengeful Hotch.
Was?
Look,
What?
I've toned down a little bit.
Hey, I know other people that were more vengeful than that. They came into our town, not naming names, but they were staff, and they came in mad at us and nuked our entire town.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even something that happened in the game.
That is for non-streaming stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, not naming names.
There's only one person I know of that would do that.
Two. Anyway,
Who is the second one?
again, I want to discuss that stuff on stream because that's like new.
Why is it new?
Because it's not very professional, I guess. I don't know. We're trying to be nice.
Oh, okay.
Unless you don't care.
I didn't know I had to be nice.
It's both Fierce and Case had.
Oh.
And Lee had. Well, not really Lee had, but basically stuff happened on Facebook. Because our town had a Facebook channel so we could talk because Mumble.
Yeah.
And so we were talking freely on there, and he found out, or Fierce found out, and got rid of me and Demo on staff, and then the following week got rid of everybody else.
Wow.
Which he banned a couple of staff members and rolled them all back.
He banned, our town was building the mall and banned us, and the mall disappeared. And apparently when our town went down, it lagged the server so much that they had to roll that back. So our town was permanently there. But we were bad. It was... Yeah.
Wow.
then
I had no
being
idea
something
that's why you
all
guys
shut
left.
down. Oh yeah, we all
Well-
got banned.
Well, what's really funny is the night that Fierce and Lehigh came to us and was talking to me and Demo and kicked us from the server, basically. 3 hours later, I went into labor with the 8-year-old now.
Hmm.
So that was like, you know what? This kid is going to take my priorities. I'm not going to get on that server. I'm not going to be doing Minecraft. And I didn't for like 2 months. And then during that time is when everything else happened. That's when the server died.
Yeah, because I knew the server died shortly after that, and I
2 months.
and I really don't remember everything that happened. I thought it was related to the get together personally.
No.
It may have been some. I mean,
Well,
some of it may have been,
Get
but
together it was in like October or November or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that's what caused all of it, because there was a lot of drama involving that for a long time, and
That's because Lee had promised if one of the players found him, he'd give him $100, and Ducky found him, and he was like, "Where's my $100?" He's like, "Oh, I was joking." I was like, that kind of stuff. I mean, he said it multiple times. You know, oh, you get this rank, give you $100, and she found him.
yeah, old derpy,
Yep.
derp. Oh, humbug. I really need to like set up a packing machine. Because reasons. I didn't even get to build. I didn't build anything. I can't focus. I can't talk and build at the same time. How am I in fuel? I might complete it? Question mark. I should probably get some fuel. But yeah, like I'm having trouble prioritizing what I want to work on, because on one side I want to get Ryan's Happy Fun Magical Tower of Death built. And then
Okay.
first I was gonna build it to look like just one of the other buildings, and then I paused and I started looking at the blocks, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use reds. I'm gonna use black. We're gonna have like arches and flames on pedestals, and we're gonna go full on like the Two Towers look on this. And I was like, you know what? I should take anti-blocks and build a freaking Eye of Sauron at the top.
Jesus Christ.
Because anti-blocks glow at night. You see them
Oh, I know.
from far distance, even with the
People use the anti-blocks as green screen for their Photoshop and craft.
yeah.
That green one is the green.
And
I've seen people make like green screen rooms that are like chunk size
nice.
just for that, and I'm like, Jesus.
Nice. And yeah, like I was distracted for a second because my fuel looks different. Oh, there we go. So like I have a design in mind for the tower. I know how I'm going to build it. I know what it's going to look like. I need a metric flark ton of black granite. I need all the black granite. And
Make black granite?
I'm going to grow it.
What?
You heard correctly.
Elaborate, good sir.
I see 2 crops.
Oh, gotcha. I was waiting for you to say Britannia. God.
I'm getting it really bad effects. What's the pollution here? Oh dear goodness. I suddenly have a bunch of potion effects. What's the pollution here? 600,000.
5 million.
I'm running my EBFs in the crafting room and making 9 stacks of stainless steel. My base is like permanently polluted. Yeah, what's the pollution over here? It's 300,000 over here. So much pollution. What's the pollution over here? Oh, barely anything here. What?
Our first
Okay.
interaction with pollution, trying to cobblegen, and you break in the stone by the lava, cause carbon and sulfur
Mhm.
pollution. And it was like, oh my god, because you'd suffocate in that little block as it floated up to the sky.
This pollution's different. This pollution is basically kind of like smog and stuff. Like when I stand
Yeah.
in the chunk that the pollution is in, I actually see a fog.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. And after a certain point, you start getting like acid rain and stuff, and it starts destroying blocks, which is why as you pointed out, I have lave everywhere.
Yeah.
That wasn't an oops. That was on purpose.
Like as it just looked like, you know, oops.
It's a blank canvas. It's a blank canvas, is what it is.
That's basically what it looks like. But at first it was like somebody did an oopsie with a builder's wand.
Yeah, because like what I plan on doing, like there'll be fountains, there'll be gardens, there'll be walkways, benches, etc. It's gonna look like a sci-fi city / facility. There will be like manufacturing buildings. I'm gonna have God, look how foggy it is on my screen right here.
Jesus.
Look how foggy that is. And then
What
if I walk forward,
Beijing?
it goes away. Yeah, pretty much.
The
So-
town, Japan, somewhere where
India,
after,
New Delhi.
was it? Yeah, New Delhi. That's what it was.
Yeah, New Delhi. So, I'm gonna have like this area up north is gonna be where I will have the EBFs and the rockets and stuff because they generate a metric flork ton of pollution. And then on the far south, where there'll be no pollution, is where all the gardens and stuff will be. And they'll be in greenhouses, just in case there's pollution. Because how the pollution works, and this was one of the things about it, is it checks, is it exposed to the air? Is it exposed to the sky? Okay? If it's exposed to the sky, it does block damage for vanilla blocks. Or crops. It will destroy crops if it's exposed to the sky. So then I thought about it, and I was talking to him. I was like, well, what happens if you put it in a greenhouse? Like if you put like glass over it and set up everything around it. And it's like, well, it shouldn't do anything to it. It should keep it perfectly fine. It won't grow as fast like ICQ crops and stuff, but they won't break. And I was like, greenhouses it is! So I started getting things set up over here for greenhouses. I'll show you that here in a second. I'm just gonna fly over here. I really need to set up the concrete paths, let me tell you.
Yeah, those beat around extra quickly.
Yeah, we're okay. Glowstone farm. Alright, so over here, I keep forgetting that I have homes set for this place.
Don't buy yourself
if you take a look, I have like little domes set up for greenhouses. I was actually going to set up the domes over and everything, and they were going to follow the mechanics for the IC2 crops to make sure like everything has proper air and all that other crap. And then I found out that I can make them much, much bigger. And when I found that out, and exactly how big these can be with a single farm, and how efficient they are, because they take the same amount of power regardless of the size. And I was like, I'm doing this wrong. Especially since I started getting into all of the things about the crossbreeding stuff. I can grow every resource.
Mm-hmm.
And with crossbreeding, I can
10, 10, 10.
Well, no, it goes way past that.
But you know what I mean.
You want to limit the IC2Cs to about 24 on growth and such. Otherwise, they start acting like weeds and take over your other crops.
Yeah.
But so I started doing the crossbreeding and getting into that, and I made a little tutorial video kind of explaining the basics of that. But then one of the guys who watched my tutorial video was like, dude, you should check out this thing on GitHub. And I went ahead, his comment never showed up. I don't know if he deleted it afterwards, but I saw it still because, you know, that's how things work in YouTube. And I was like, holy flark, this is awesome. And there was so much science and math and calculations, and they actually showed full diagrams of how big you can make your IC2 gardens. And I was just like, doing math. I'm like, that's like a 35 by 35.
That's huge.
That's huge. And like, you know, if it was a square, it'd be 35 by 35. I think the actual diameter was less than that. But still, it was massive. It was like a 35 block diameter. And I was just like, oh my god. And when I looked at it and looked at how they had everything arranged and all the different crops in there and where they had the ore place and the dirt place and everything else, and I was like, I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this all wrong. So I'm going to be revamping some stuff because I'm going to be having some Blaze Raid making some stuff. I'm going to have the Stone Lily making some stuff. I still got my glow shrooms doing my glow shroom thing. And I'm going to have all these different crops processing in that one building. And I was like, well, where am I going to put this? Because they were talking about how putting it on a higher elevation makes it more efficient.
That kind of makes sense because there's a lot of mods like Astral Sorcery. The higher up you are, the more power you get.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, how am I going to set this up? How am I going to do this if I have it up there? And then, you know, while I was looking at everything and thinking about it, I started noticing something. I have a 5x5 bit of space on each one of these buildings. And this building right here is only going to do one flarkin' thing. Process materials from these farms. So after I get the second floor on this, there's probably going to be a ginormous farm on the roof with a glass dome over it. And I don't know how many stories I'm going to do this, but the other good thing about that is if I put this on the roof, I got the maintenance corridors here that can feed the power up to it once I get that line going. And I can feed the byproducts down to their relative floors wherever they need to go for processing. So the more I think about it, the more I'm like, hey, that's actually going to work. So then I just got to deal with moving the other farms at that point and building the greenhouse. So I'm going to get that done. I don't know what I want the greenhouse to look like. I'm going with a modern design, so I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But that's really what's going on with that. And that's basically the plan with that. But I'm spending so much time like building and working and everything else. I'm just not getting stuff done. So yeah. That's basically it. / ramble done.
What you could do is build something like that, a single player, and then make a schematic of it.
Is
That way-
schematics in this pack though?
It's all in that. Do you have any kind of like schematic?
I don't know.
Because if you can make like a blueprint, or
I know there
something-
is a Buildcraft builder.
that might work if you could do a blueprint. That way you could like build in single player or get a blueprint somehow.
Yeah, there's a BC Builder blueprint. And a BC Builder and a template, a blank template and a blueprint. Okay. Seems easy enough. Let's I'm pretty sure building better bases. Let's see if it says anything about the builder.
It'd just be a thought. That way you're not just sitting there, God, I don't know how to build this, do all that single player. Guys, I have one. Ba-boom! Now y'all can help.
Yeah, that's door, make it better, build it faster.
Mm-hmm.
So you show an outline, a simple geometry. Okay. Fancy woods, basic blocks. Auto chisel. Project red lights with a purpose, lighting up a whole area. Maybe I should spend some time doing research into the builder.
It would probably come in handy. Gotta be careful with carpenter block. If you have too many carpenter blocks in an area, the metadata can flag server.
It's not carpenter blocks I'm using architecture craft.
Well, I'm watching you go through your achievements. I was warning carpenter.
Yeah. See, this is the thing that I can't make that I need. Like, I can make it. I can get the unlock for it to make it, but I can't make it. I can't place it without breaking things. No, the carpenter blocks are used for making drawers, actually. You make frame drawers with the carpenter blocks.
That's cool. But placing them, and then I made a castle, like a 2x2 chunk size castle, and they were carpenter blocks because the rampart. And
Yeah.
it started lagging, and we were like, what is going on? And I went, let me do a thing. Got rid of the building. Alright, lag's gone. They're like, what'd you do? I got rid of my castle.
Yeah.
And it was the spawn building. I was almost done with it. It's like, God dang it.
Yep. Yeah, I know about that stuff. I also worry about the metadata in these like compressed chests because these chests hold like 247 slots per chest.
I think those chests might be okay as long as you don't break said chest.
Oh no, if you break it, it goes into your inventory. It keeps the inventory.
Okay, because I remember those chests when they first came out and if you broke them, boom.
Yeah, they keep the inventory, but what's kind of funny and sad at the same time is that if you have a whole bunch of full compressed chests in your inventory and you log off,
They did.
metadata overload!
Oh yeah.
And there's only one way to fix it,
Player delete file.
which deletes all the
Everything.
things.
Oh, yeah.
So like I am exceptionally careful when I deal with that. But yeah, like it is what it is, and it's a process. It's gonna take a while, and it's fine. I will get the base built eventually. I will finish it. I may be playing this pack for 3 years, but it will be done. But I am looking into other content. Like, I'm looking into other things because this is one of those things. It takes so long. It takes so much work to do anything.
Yeah.
And
That's one reason why I'm like, I don't like Greg Tech.
and it is what it is. But I am getting to the point that I can start automating things. And because I'm automating things like the glowstone farm that you saw that makes glowstone, gold, iron, redstone, sulfur, chrome, you know, it does it all. And I don't even need that full farm for it. That's the beauty thing, is I don't even need that full farm. I probably can cut that down exponentially. And that's what I plan on doing, is because I'm going to make a bunch of these stone lilies here and do that. Which is why I have all these seeds for the stone lilies. And they're all crap like numbers, but I don't care. It's not about the quality, it's about quantity.
Yeah.
And I want to get, especially like this 5-2 here, like if I could start getting more 5s and 3s in here, that would be fantastic, because I got 3-2, 3-3, 4-2, you know, on growth and game. And I was thinking, you know, these crops weren't going to give me what I need to do this. It's just gonna do its thing and then go, and I'm going to be stuck like waiting for a long time. It gives me enough for a block per crop. It gives me enough dust for a block per crop, and if it's a growth 2, then I get enough for 2 blocks, and
That's pretty good.
and once growth 3 blocks.
Math.
And it continues going up, and once I realized that, I was like, this is going to be efficient. So this is going to make all of the stuff I need, and it's going to be fabulous.
That cool.
And then I'll be able to build Ryan's building at that point, because I'm going to build a system similar to this.
Hey, buddy.
This system has one purpose. This whole thing builds lathe blocks. The entire system builds lathe blocks. That's it.
All right.
You see how there's 16,000 life blocks in here?
Mm.
I've emptied it hundreds of times.
I bet.
Just on the buildings. That's not even counting the blank canvas, as I call it. That's just the buildings. Hundreds of times. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe here in a second. I'm gonna go over here. What I should do is I should just plot out where I'm gonna want the gardens. And then set up a silhouette of where the gardens will be, where the walkways will be, and then where the shell of the building will be. And I'll build a building going across here with the various gardens, because there's going to be one building that's going to be for gardens. There's going to be a building for bees.
Oh God. You have bees?
I have bees!
Dear Lord. Do you have butterflies turned off? Because there was a bug or issue where butterfly, like if you started getting one forestry tree, I don't know if you same bees, you would get infinite amount of butterfly spawns, just constant.
So we have
Once they
dealt
fixed it.
with that, and there is even a notice about that. But you see how there's only 6 pollen in here, which
Yeah.
which spawns, you know, the butterflies and stuff. The forestry farm fortunately destroys the trees fast enough that we don't really have butterfly problems.
Okay.
And
A lot of people actually don't know about the butterfly, which is insane.
And we do have things set up in such a way that we can deal with it. Basically, you're supposed to put those farms inside so that the butterflies don't escape the building.
Well, it wasn't that. It was just that they would constantly spawn in like that chunk.
And
I
so
think Ryan might have found it was live.
but butterfly spawning is not turned off because tree breeding is a thing that you need to do.
Oh, I know, but you can do that with bees.
And yeah, it is what it is. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, though, is I'm going to go around building like little silhouettes of where all the buildings are going to go, because I need to get that done, and I need to get the silhouette for Ryan's new building. It's going to be different, and much to Jedzia's joy, it's not going to be a square. It's going to have layers.
Oh,
Like a big, beautiful black and red gothic layer onion. You know, it's gonna have layers.
Gothic. Picturing that now.
I'm gonna use Thaumcraft blocks. I'm gonna use the
anti-blocks that are
the red anti-blocks. And then I'm going to use the black granite because it is the blackest of black in this pack. And then I'll have some other stuff in there like void blocks and stuff for accents, for animation and such, chisel blocks. And it's going to look like a archaic Thaumcraft tower when I'm done.
Cool.
And it's going to link to another building next to it. That's going to be for bloodcraft, blood magic, and witchery. And also mob farms, because, you know, you might as well build your mob farms underneath the altar for reasons.
Well, yeah. I mean, after you do a bunch of sacrifices on the blood altar, it's going to be stained red and black.
And yeah, so
Reason.
I'm going to set up a building for blood magic as well that will have all the mob spawners in it and rituals to deal with that. And guess what else I have for that? Cursed Earth! We have Cursed Earth. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cursed Earth.
You have watering cans?
Maybe. Why?
Because if you put a watering can over cursed earth, it increases the tick rate.
Yeah, we have watering cans, but
Not the same watering can.
yeah, you're talking about like a sprinkler, right?
No, a watering can. Like thing you hold in your hand.
Yeah, that's what this is.
What-
Extra utilities watering can. Plants and crops.
Yes. Yeah. It worked.
So, but I think I'm being summoned actually, and we've been running for a while now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream.
Which is more like a podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is more like a podcast than a Minecraft stream. I didn't get to build anything. We just reminisced for like what, 2.5 hours.
Something like that, yeah.
So thank you for joining us and enjoying the ramble. I might squeeze in time to play with these guys and have some shenanigans. We'll see. I am going to get the stuff set up though that I was talking about, and getting the farms planned out here soon, getting the other buildings planned out here soon, because I need to get that stuff built. And yeah, we just gotta hurry up and get it done so we can start progressing. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will catch